What a way to start the show. There we go. Mike the Canadian, a little bit different angle of my room, my junky shelf there. Anyways, if you guys are having a fantastic day, I'm Mike the Canadian. We're here to rock and roll. Alrighty. Playing trivia. Yeah. Do one more thing over here and we'll get going. Preview question. So there's no fact or crap today. It only has during the week, Monday to Friday. I guess they don't want to waste extra paper. I don't know. It's kind of silly. Hello, RT Sassler, Eggs, Jessica, and IC all here. Anybody on Reddit going to join us? I don't know. I'm not getting a lot of love on Reddit these days. Anyways, here we go. Hope everybody has a good day. Here we go. Painted Ladies. She's been called the Mona Lisa of the North and the poster girl for the Dutch Royal Picture Gallery in The Hague. Anybody know who that is? Don't eat it. No, John. Anybody know who that is? Painted Lady. She's been called the Mona Lisa of the North and the poster girl for the Dutch Royal Picture Gallery in The Hague. There we go. John knows what's going on. Yes, who is the girl with the pearl earring? I know what that one is. Famous. 19th century America. 19th century Americas. Or Americans, sorry. 19th century Americans. IC gets it as well. Reddit, anybody want to play? If not, I'll wrap it up. Maybe the time has come. I don't know. In 1858, these two men faced each other in Alton, Freeport, Galsburg, and 4 other nearby towns. Hello there, Leflan. Anybody know? 19th century Americans. In 1858, these two men faced each other in Alton, Freeport, Galesburg, and 4 other nearby towns. Who were the 2 men? Hello, Michelle. Anybody know? 1858? No, it was not Grant and Lee. It's funny. Last names. It's not sure why they didn't bring on the first name. Jessica, it's too late. I looked at the answer. I did repeat it twice. Wow, what a messy, what a messy bookshelf. Anybody on Reddit have any idea? 19th century Americans. I got to give the answer. Lincoln and Douglas. Lincoln and Douglas. Classic literature. How's the lag on Reddit? Hello, Breezemaster. How are we doing? Is there still lag on YouTube? 2nd century classic literature. 2nd century AD author Aulus Gellius gave us the story of this runaway Roman slave who befriends a lion. Kay LaFlan saying, or Q LaFan saying it's laggy on Reddit. Oh, I don't know what to do. Should we make it the cat show? Both my cats are up here because my son's recording something. Tig, Shadow, you want to come to the camera? Alrighty, Breezemaster K LaFleur, go over to YouTube. I'm not gonna fight with it tonight. I've had anyways. Breezemaster LaFlan, if you want to join us on YouTube. Look up Generous Trivia. Alrighty, we'll see anybody else Generous trivia, win money. Bye. See ya. Any better? Oh, for crying out loud, of course. There we go. So now, is it any better? How's the lag? Alrighty. Here we go. Is the audio any better? Yes, no, maybe so. Seems better, maybe. This is Shadow. Alrighty. Classic literature. Hey there, Nama Rupa. Nice to meet you. Where have you come from? Alrighty, let's go. Classic literature. 2nd century AD author Aulus Gellius gave us the story of this runaway Roman slave who befriends a lion. Anybody know? Nama, where have you come from? Oh, Canada. No, did you come from Reddit, YouTube, or Eventbrite? It's not Spartacus, not Claudius, not Daniel. Tom Slice, where have you come from? Reddit, YouTube, or Eventbrite? Oh, Reddit. Okay. Anybody know? Look at those eyes. Who is Shadicus? No. Who is Androcles? Androcles? It's the best I can come up with. Alrighty. Next question is, he seems more content today. Oh, Tom's come over from Reddit as well. All right, literary heroines. Fittingly, this character is named for a plant, also known as arrowhead, that belongs to the genus Sagittaria. Hello here, fan. Oh, he's getting a little antsy. What's that? Just stick around a little longer. You're not liking this at all, are you? Alrighty. There you go. Literary heroines. Fittingly, this character is named for a plant, also known as arrowhead, that belongs to the genus Sagittaria. Yes, I see. Shadow was not amused. You guys got it right. Anybody know? There we go. Do you know Jessica? Do you know her last name? RT Sasser. Either of you know Katniss' last name? There we go. Jessica. Katniss is correct. All right. Cemeteries. Juliana Jane. Another new name. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 60,000 are at rest in a national memorial cemetery opened in 1949 in the crater of an extinct volcano in this state. Oh, this was just asked on January 14th. So anybody who watches, whoever watches Jeopardy might have seen this answer just a week ago. It would have been my guess. I see, and Jessica, as well as Juliana Jane and Sean, all getting Hawaii. We are doing Jeopardy style answers, as these are Jeopardy style questions. Hawaii would have been my guess, and it is, in fact, the correct answer. DNA makes news. In 1993, remains of the Russian royal family killed in 1918 were confirmed by comparing their DNA to this member of the British royal family. Who could that be? DNA makes news. In 1993, remains of the Russian royal family killed in 1918 were confirmed by comparing their DNA to this member of the British royal family. So we've got Rasputin, Victoria, Queen Romanovs, and Queen Elizabeth. Those are all incorrect. So is Prince Charles. So is Queen Victoria. Anybody else? There we go. Jessica gets it. Yes. Who is Prince Philip? Obviously, he must have had some sort of connection with the Russian line of kings. Television. This is in 1988, okay? 1988, and it's going to be for a generous point. Those who don't know, generous points are points you receive about 4 or 5 times a night. I'll give a generous point question. If you get one right, I'm doing the first person these days. If you get it right, you get a chance at the end of the month, which is coming up, to win now over $100. It's $50 plus one for every new subscriber in January. All right. Television. It was on, this is again in 1988. It was on for 6 years, giving it the longest run of any animated TV show in prime time. Back in 1988. Anybody have a guess? Only guess once when it's a generous point question as well. There we go. John gets it right. What is the Flintstones? The Flintstones. Next question. American musicals. A 1920 French production of this musical about 19th century entertainers was titled Mississippi. Did we catch that? American musicals. A 1920s French production of this musical about 19th century entertainers was titled Mississippi. Not Oklahoma, not La Cage aux Fools, not An American in Paris. There we go. Nama. Rupa gets it right with what it. Oh no, not a steamboat. You're close, Nama. Almost. Not quite. What a junkie. What a junky room I have. Do I have to bring my... No, not Riverboat or Steamboat Willie. Just thinking about when I do live streams. Yeah, I'm going to have to... Not paddle boat. Anybody guess the right type of boat? Not Old Man River. What is... There we go. Jessica finally comes up Showboat. I seem well read. Well, when I start doing my other ones, I'm going to start filling it with models. So of places I've been. So showboat is correct. There we go. Astrology. It's the only traditional sign of the zodiac which has a total of 4 legs and no tail. I think I know what this is. It's the only traditional sign of the zodiac which has a total of 4 legs and no tail. Yes, Mike, the Canadian, is correct. So Cancer is a crab, that has 6. Taurus is a bull, that has a tail. Taurus again is a bull. I'm not sure what Aries and Sagittarius are. There we go. Here, fam, finally come. Gemini, it's twins. 2 human twins. So it's got 4 legs and no tail. A bit of a trick question. I did come up with that, even though I don't know half the sign. I don't know what Aries is. I don't know what Sagittarius is. Anyways. Yay, Mike. Potent potables. Who got that? The Hairfan got it as well. Potent potables. This famous cocktail was created at the Raffles Hotel in 1915. I think I know what this is, and I don't drink either. Oh, Aries is a ram. There we go. Joan knows this too. Yes, that hotel is in Singapore, so it's the Singapore Sling. I learned that when I went to Singapore. The hotel, not the sling. I just guessed based on that. So who got it? John and Nama get Singapore Sling. U.S. states. This state with several hundred ghost towns was admitted to the Union on Halloween 1864. I think I know. Yes. What is Nevada? Nevada. It's not in Nevada, but it's in California. If you ever have a chance to go to Bodie, California, it's quite an interesting town. My only regret was we didn't have a lot of time. We needed to get back. And so I spent a couple hours, but we could have spent more for sure. Chief Justices of the U.S. Here we go. Chief Justices of the U.S. He administered this presidential oath of office more times than any other Chief Justice. 9 times. Wow, that's a long career. 9 times. Not sure. Hello? Hello? It's not Berger. It's not Holmes. It's not Rehnquist. Who is a dead one? Possibly. There we go. Julianne Jane, we'll give it to you. The first name, yes, you got it right. It is John Marshall. That Justice was the first name. Huh. Alrighty, well, the mic setup is the same. I don't want to unplug the mic. Last time I do that, it kills the sound altogether. So I just wanted to make sure my... You see when it matters. Is it any better now? Oh, well, we'll keep going. If it gets really bad, maybe I'll wrap it up early tonight. It's kind of important. 14 people. It's a good crowd. Anyways, classic literature. In this 3-part work, the main character encounters Nimrod, Ulysses, Mohammed, and Thomas Aquinas. Anybody know? Hello, Denjoga. Classic literature. In this three-part work, the main character encounters Nimrod, Ulysses, Muhammad, and Thomas Aquinas. No, not Forrest Gump, South Park, or Paradise Lost. Not Dante's Inferno. Not the Odyssey. Not Midnight in Paris. Not Ulysses. I'm just going to give the answer. What is the Divine Comedy? The Divine Comedy is the name. Ships in the news. Ships in the news. In 2012, Nature magazine ran an obituary for this ship, which died after a long struggle with bad publicity. Trying to think what it would be. Ships in the news. In 2012, Nature magazine ran an obituary for this ship, which died after a long struggle with bad publicity. Oh, seems a little late. No, Costa Concordia actually is not a bad guess, I see, but it's not that. It's not the Titanic 2. I don't know why it was so late in giving 2012 when it happened in 1989. There's your hint. 1989. Not the Carpathia. Noah's Ark. Or Queen Elizabeth II. There we go. R.T. Sasser finally gets it. Same with the Joga. What is the Exxon Valdez? Yeah, it seems a little late. 2012 for something that happened in 1989. Anyways, medical history. A patient who told this Frankfurt doctor, "I've lost myself," was the basis for a paper he gave in 1906. I'm going to try that again. Medical history. A patient who told this Frankfurt doctor, "I have lost myself," was the basis for a paper he gave in 1906. Oh, no, it's not Freud. That's what I was thinking too. It's not Dr. Schizophrenia or Freud or Jung. It's none of those. This doctor's name is not popular, but his last name is well known. If you think about, what did he say? I lost myself. What type of person loses themselves? What condition would make somebody lose themselves? It's not Steiner or Peterson. It's not Dr. Jekyll. August Detter. So, Jessica, you're getting closer. There we go. Denjoga finally gets the hint. Yes. What is Alois Alzheimer's? Alois Alzheimer is correct. R.C. Sasser. There we go. A few people. Yeah, it's a last name. It obviously is a name, but there is the story. 1906 was, I guess, his first case of Alzheimer, or first patient that he decided to talk about with Alzheimer's. The Secret Service. This 20th century U.S. president was the first to receive full-time protection from the Secret Service. Apropos. Yeah, I mean, they're naming it after the doctor who kind of he didn't discover Alzheimer's, but he identified it, I guess. All right. This 20th century U.S. president was the first to receive full-time protection from the Secret Service. There we go. Jay getting it right. Do you know which one, Jay? to put a little added pressure on Jay. Which one? Juliana, which one? Almost should be a requirement that you, if the answer is Bush or what do you call it, Roosevelt, you need to give the first identifying name for it, or at least with Bush, senior or junior. Yes, it's Theodore Roosevelt, Ted Roosevelt. So yeah, it's quite a while ago. To think in the 18th century, they didn't really even have a Secret Service around them, right? The Pulitzer Prize for Drama. The Pulitzer Prize for Drama. One of the two one-word plays winners in 2001 and 2005, which both became movies. If you have one, you have the other. That's my cat trying to get out. It's not Rent. Sorry, I looked at the answer. I can't give the question again. There we go. Jessica gets one of them, which is all that you had to guess was Doubt. Anybody know what the other one-word play was? If one is Doubt, what would the other one be? It's basically said they go hand in hand. Not Wicked. Anybody guess the other one? No, not Fear. Fear and Doubt isn't bad, but what is the opposite of doubt? No, not fire and uncertainty. We need the opposite, not the synonym. Not Wicked. If you doubt something, what do you need? So that you don't doubt anymore. Anybody know? If you're doubting something, what do you need so that you won't doubt anymore? That is the answer. All right. I'm just going to give the answer. It is proof. You need proof. Recent films. One of the first lines is, I won't, recent films. This is in 2012, okay? So that's how recent films is, 2012. One of its first lines is, I won't talk, I won't say a word. What would that be? Oh, I think a whole bunch of... There we go. Juliana gets it finally. And John, I'm just getting a whole stream. All right, here we go. One of the first lines is, I won't talk, I won't say a word. It's not Fight Club. This is, again, 2012. Not No Country for Old Men. Not The Sixth Sense. I'm not sure if I know what this film is. Seems a bit obscure, actually. Oh, I should do another generous point question. This next one will be generous point. Getting the pen ready. Anybody else want to give it a go? I gotta just give the answer. The Artist. The Artist. All right, Africa. Here we go. The pen's here. This is for a generous point. Markers for this geological designation are on Lake Victoria's Lawaji Island and Mabandaka in the Dominican Republic or Democratic Republic of the Congo. Let me try that again. Africa. Markers for this geological designation are on the Lake Victoria's Lawaji Island and at Mabandaka in the Dominican Democratic Republic of the Congo. Yes, it was my guess too. And Steven gets it right. Yeah, Steven. It is the equator. The equator. Steve. Who else got it? R.T. Sasser. Yes, the equator is correct. Historic ships. So here, just so everybody can see that I'm not forgetting. Oh, how can I get that in focus? There we go. John and Stephen Smith get it right. All right. Next question. Historic ship. 215 passengers were rescued when it sank in July 1918. About 500 fewer than it had rescued 6 years earlier. I think I know what this one is. Let's try that again. Historic ship. 215 passengers were rescued when it sank in July 1918, about 500 fewer than it had rescued 6 years earlier. There we go. R.T. Sasser getting it. Yes, the Carpathia, which was the ship that rescued the people from the Titanic, I guess later sank itself. So the Carpathia was correct, and only R.T. Sasser got it right. All righty, next question. Presidents and film. Jimmy Carter held 488 screenings at the White House. His first was this film set in 1970s Washington, D.C. 480 films. That's 120 a year. That's like one every 3 days. He must have liked his films. President and film. Jimmy Carter held 480 screenings at the White House. His first was the film set in 1970s Washington, D.C. And John, Nama, and Jessica all getting What Is All the President's Men? I'm still getting over that Jimmy Carter, on average, had a film screening one every 3 days for his entire presidency. The man must have enjoyed his movies. On the map, 9-letter name for an area of 10 million square miles. Oh, 4/5 the size of Africa, but only about 120 square miles of it is dry land. I feel like we've asked this before. I'm not even going to repeat it because I'm pretty sure I've asked it. Oh, yeah. It's been a question we asked before. Presidents. Here we go. I asked it before, so I'm glossing over. It was Polynesia, if you want to know. No, it was Polynesia. Here we go. Presidents. One of the 2 Whig Party presidents who did not die in office. There we go. R.T. Sasser remembers. Oh, we got good numbers out today. 15. Anybody know presidents? One of the 2 Whig Party presidents who did not die in office. In other words, just name old, obscure presidents, and you might get one. There we go. R.T. Sasser gets them both. Who are Tyler and Fillmore? Good job. You only needed one there, R.T. Sasser, and he got it both. All right, next question. Movie music. The end credits for this 1998 film with Woody Allen feature the song High Hopes. Movie music. The end credits for this 1998 film with Woody Allen feature the song High Hopes. No, not Annie Hall, not Hannah and her sisters, not White Man Can Jump, not Kingpin. No, not the Purple Rose of Cairo. Not that one, Angie. Not Crimes and Misdemeanor. Not Bananas. There we go. Then Joga again. What is ants? Is correct. Then Joga pulls that one out. Northeastern U.S. Once its own city, it joined with a neighbor in 1898. Today, on its own, it would be the fourth most populous city in the U.S. Let me try this again. The northeastern U.S. Once its own city, it joined with a neighbor in 1898. Today, on its own, it would be the fourth most populous city in the U.S. Oh, okay, I get it. No, it's not Boston. No. So you guys, I kind of missed the essence of the question. There we go. Sean's getting closer. It's not Manhattan, but Sean's on the right. It's something that's joined with a bigger city, and right now, on its own, would be a big city. There we go. Steve gets it with Brooklyn. It is Brooklyn. All right, so Brooklyn joined with New York City. Obviously, on its own, it would be the fourth biggest city in America. I didn't catch the date, though. I don't know if that's still the case. All right, television. It was Steve Allen who coined this show's question, is it bigger than a bread box? Television. It was Steve Allen who coined this show's question, is it bigger than a bread box? What is lag? No, not let's make a deal. Not 20. No, it's 20 questions. I was thinking Hollywood Squares. It's not that. Not Guess My Line. Not what's. Oh, yeah. There we go. There we go. Steven gets it right, as well as Here Fan. What's my line? What's my line? Alrighty, architects. He called himself the man who introduced the glass box and then 50 years later broke it. Architects. He called himself the man who introduced the glass box and then 50 years later broke. Is my audio gone? No, it's not. What is that? Pi? P? No. A little choppy. Not right. I don't know what's going on. We'll try. There we go. RT Sasser getting Johnson. All right, I gotta probably wrap up in the next 5 minutes. So I'm gonna do a generous trivia now, a few more questions, another one. Wrap it up. Something I don't know is a little bit off tonight, so let's keep going. Okay, here we go. First, this is a generous trivia question. Good night, Michelle. Here we go. This is a generous point question. The Constitution. The first person to sign the Constitution. the first person to sign the Constitution? Remember only to answer once. Anybody else? A few people haven't answered. Anybody else? 3, 2, 1. Wow. Who is George Washington? Just the president at the time, wasn't he? When that was signed? Alrighty. Famous names. Famous names. This is for a generous point. Almost 100 when he died in 2018. This North Carolina man became just the fourth private citizen to lie in honor at the U.S. Capitol. I'm pretty sure I know who this is. For a generous point, famous names. Almost 100 when he died in 2018. This North Carolina man became just the fourth private citizen to lie in honor at the U.S. Capitol. There we go. Juliana Jane. Yes. Who is Billy Graham? I knew that one as well. Juliana Jane. I assume that Jane isn't your last name, but it might be. All right. North Carolina was the giveaway for me. Anyways, industrialists. In 1916, he said, the only history that is worth a tinker's dam is the history we make today. Industrialists. In 1916, he said, the only history that is worth a tinker's dam is the history we make today. It is not Rockefeller. R.T. Sasser. There we go. With Henry Ford. Rick Moan. Where have you come from? Nice to meet you. Are you from Reddit, YouTube, or Eventbrite, or somewhere else? R.T. Sasser here, fan getting Ford. All right. The Supreme Court. He served the longest on the court, having been an associate justice from 1939 to 1975. Red Dirt. Nice to see you, Rick. What's going on here? He served the longest on the court, having been an associate justice from 1939 to 1975. Not Marshall, or not Thurgood Marshall or Wendell Holmes. Not Penny White. Anybody else? The Supreme Court? I'm just going to move on. William Douglas. There we go. Juliana Jane gets it with William Douglas. All right, animals. In Greek myth, she was a half serpent and mother of the Sphinx. In zoology, it's a weird mammal that lays eggs. Animals. In Greek myth, she was a half serpent and mother of the Sphinx. In zoology, it's a weird mammal that lays eggs. Oh. It's not what I was thinking. There we go. A platypus is what I was thinking, Sean and I see, but RT Sasser has a not quite spelt like that. Oh no. Oh, Denjoga has a better spelling. Echidna? That's how I'm going with. All right. 2 more questions. I'm going to wrap this up. A little bit early tonight, but we're having our share of difficulties here. Long-running TV shows. The final words uttered on this TV show after 11 seasons on the air were, "Sorry, we're closed." Echidna. Okay, I'll go with that. Long-running TV shows. The final words uttered on this TV show after 11 seasons on the air were, "Sorry, we're closed." Yes, I see. Denjoga and Stephen Smith gets cheers. All right. Joining today, John, Stephen, and Juliana is the answer of this question. This is the final generous point. Guys, if you at all enjoy travel, join my new channel, Generous Travelers, on YouTube, and I won't even put the link. If 1 or 2 of you could join Generous Travelers tonight, that would make my day. We're up to 41. I'll hopefully have content in the next couple of weeks. I'm thinking next weekend I might try my first trivia night, travel trivia night. No, I haven't made it. I'll let you know when there's something, but I might do a travel trivia night next weekend. Alrighty, word origins. Here we go. Final generous point. Joining John, Stephen, and Juliana, whoever answers this first. This word for a type of building or institution comes from Greek for a place sacred to a mythical group of 9. Did we get that? Word origins. This word for a type of building or institution comes from Greek for a place sacred to a mythical group of 9. Interesting. I did not know this. Anybody? Are we being held up here? Only answer once and only answer in the form of a question. Tom, so far, nobody has it right. It's not any of these answers. Anybody else want to give it a whirl? Before I there we go. Juliana Jane gets the 2nd point for tonight. What is museum? Museum. So John, Steve, and Juliana with 2 points. Come back again tomorrow every night, 7 p.m. or 7 p.m., 10 p.m. And February 1st, I will draw a winner on that show for probably $100 plus, getting close to maybe $110. So, alrighty, guys, if you haven't, join Generous Travelers. I'd appreciate it. 1 or 2 more subs tonight. That'd be awesome. All those new people, go to Generous Travelers, subscribe there if you enjoy travel. Alrighty, guys, have a good night. We will see you on the morrow. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye now.